to the garden. Today I'm out picking my wild strawberries. I grew these as a ground cover, so these fruit are really just a bonus. They're so tiny that I'm really not going to get a big harvest, but they're really tasty and they're so soft. They're nothing like store-bought strawberries. Let's see how many we can get. And watch how easily they separate. Oh. You don't get that green part at the top. They're just ready to eat. But look at all these berries. They're just everywhere. Every inch is just packed with these tiny little wild strawberries. And they're starting to spread too, so they've made it all the way out into the vegetable garden. Look at all of these berries. They're just everywhere. Wow, these are beautiful. Just after the big ones. These little ones can stay. They've got a little growing to do. Ooh, that's a nice one there. Wow. Look at this. We've even got new flowers. I'm really surprised at how many berries we got. This is way more than we got last year. I even got one with the little green part still on it. So that'll be a nice little garnish. But some of these are huge. Well, huge for a wild strawberry. So I'm gonna go inside and rinse these off. I can see some really tiny little bugs on them. So we'll just wash them up and then I'm gonna put them in the fridge just to cool down a bit. And we might do some berries and cream. Just keep it really simple. Now we're out by the driveway next to our 50-foot row of chives. And down here are some other types of strawberries. These are much larger, but they're still really delicate. They're really nothing like store-bought strawberries. So I'm gonna pick a few of these and we'll actually incorporate them in with our whipped cream. We got a good handful of these larger strawberry, and this will be plenty to make our strawberry whipped cream. Now I'm going to take these larger berries and just cut off that green part at the top. It's a little too tough to end up in our whipping cream. But using a blender is a really easy way to make whipped cream. It only takes about a minute on the lowest setting. This is really just for a little bit of flavor and a beautiful color. We should end up with a pink whipped cream. I'm also going to go through our wild strawberries and pick out some of the older ones, maybe some of the damaged ones, and those can also go in the whipped cream. That one's kind of old. All right, now we can add our heavy whipping cream. And then a little bit of sugar. This will just sweeten it up and make it really delicious. Just about a spoonful. So this is a first in the garden. I've actually brought out the blender and I plugged it into an extension cord. But we want to blend this on low for about a minute or until it gets nice and thick. And you want your cream to be very cool, so make sure it's chilled beforehand. So I'm gonna check up on this and scrape down the sides. It's getting nice and fluffy. It's still fairly liquid though, it's not really thick. So let's keep this going. I can see it's starting to slow down in here. That means it's really getting thick. So it might be done. Just look at that beautiful color. Wow, this is incredible. So I think we're ready to plate this up. I'm gonna scrape down the sides once more. So it's a little bit thin, but that's okay. So there's our strawberry whipped cream. And then we can add our wild strawberries on top. Wow, this is gonna be so tasty. And I'm gonna top this off with our little strawberry, still with the little green star at the top. Now let's give this a taste. Oh man, that is good. It's so light. Wow, that's incredible. Those strawberries are just mildly tart, but very flavorful. This is absolutely wonderful. So I hope you give this a go in your garden. Even if you don't have wild strawberries, this is going to be absolutely delicious. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.